Following the popular coffee trails of South India, we reach the town of Chikmagalur in Karnataka, where we take shelter at a homestay in the middle of a coffee estate. Walking in the lush green Gokul estate that covers an area of more than 50 acres, we learn about the popular shade-grown coffee and discover the Arabica and the Robusta types. H.M Avin, the owner of the property, personally attends his guests and gives them insights on coffee and how it is grown in his little town.
We are the seventh position right now in the entire world to grow coffee. I mean, we are in the seventh position now. It's the only place in the world where we grow coffee under shades. So I'm very happy to say that, when I say shade, we don't expose our plant to the sun, where all the nutritional value from the plant is evaporated and exposed to the sun. But here what we do is, we maintain that precious amount of nutrition in the plant and grows under a natural organic way of doing coffee. Our plant life is also longer compared to the other, compared to when it comes to the coffee giant Brazil. Their coffee, the plant life is about 14 years. Whereas in India, I mean, here in Chikmagalur, our plant life is somewhere near 60. So that is very important, because the crucial amount of yielding coffee is between from 10 years to 30 years. That is a very crucial time where it yields the best. So what we do is we go under a shading procedure. So we maintain our nutritional values. Also, when it comes to the soil pattern and the climate pattern, this climate and soil makes a lot of difference from the other coffee when it comes to the cupping. Nowadays, things are getting adulterated a lot. So people are getting used to that. What coffee we drink, it is not pure. They add certain amount of chicories to it, and they give that taste and color to the coffee. But actually, to have 100% coffee, it's much better way of drinking coffee. Very good for health. Anti-acidic. Let me be very specific on it. Anti-acidic. It doesn't create any acid in your stomach because it's a pure coffee. Coffee becomes acidic because of the chicory what we have in the coffee. I'll tell you the small story when it comes to the chicory part. During World War I, there was a serious shortage of coffee in the entire Europe. So the French the French government started this culture, started adulterating coffee with chicory, because they have to have more content of coffee. So when you go for a pure coffee, it will fetch only 1 cup. Certain grams of coffee will fetch only 1 cup of your coffee. So, but when you add chicory to the certain grams of that coffee, which fetches 1 gram, that might yield 2 cups of coffee. So in that way, the culture started, and nowadays the blends have gone so way that in certain part of Karnataka, where they drink 60% of chicory and 40% of coffee, which is actually killing our market once again.
At the homestay facility, guests can either stay in and enjoy the locally prepared food, which they can also fetch themselves by going fishing outside the property, or the guest can choose to stay in and learn about the various stages of growing coffee.